I'm here in Wilhelmsfeld, Germany at Jose Rizal Park. And what connection does Wilhelmsfeld, Germany have with the Philippines? Kamusta mga JKationers? We are here in Wilhelmsfeld, Germany, where a young Jose Rizal, while he was studying in Heidelberg University, lived here while he was 24, 25. There's actually a park dedicated to Jose Rizal, and we're gonna go and check it out. I'm here in Wilhelmsfeld, Germany at Jose Rizal Park. And what connection does Wilhelmsfeld, Germany have with the Philippines? Home to Jose Rizal when he was 24, 25 years old, where he lived with a pastor here, a local pastor, while he was studying at Heidelberg University, which is about 12 kilometers down the forest. We're looking at this plaque that commemorates Dr. Jose Rizal, and it just talks about how he lived here in the year 1886. So he was here in 1886, he lived with the pastor, and he walked the forest to go to Heidelberg every day, 3 hours on foot. He spent a lot of time contemplating, thinking. Every day he walked the forest and the banks of the Neckar River just to get to Heidelberg University, where he was studying ophthalmology. Once you enter the park, you're gonna get this signage over here talking about Jose Rizal's history, for those that don't know, and Karl Ullmer and all his other professor, doctor friends that helped him learn to become an eye doctor. On June 19, 1886, Jose Rizal spent his 25th birthday in this very town. Among the friends of Jose Rizal was the pastor Karl Ullmer and Ferdinand Blumentritt, which you might see familiar if you're from Manila, the street named after him in the Philippines. Not only does this park commemorate our Philippine national hero Jose Rizal, but it also commemorates his friends Karl Ullmer and Ferdinand Blumentritt. So they have some nice busts of them up here, and they have a few words in German. Yeah, just says the Friends of Rizal. On Jose Rizal's 25th birthday, Pastor Karl Ullmer invited him over to his house, where they had strawberry punch and a party for the Filipino student. On February 3, 1886, Jose Rizal arrived from Paris to Heidelberg, where he began his education in the medical field of ophthalmology. So imagine every day walking about 15 miles through this forest over the banks of the Neckar River while thinking about life, thinking about what he's studying and all that good stuff. But he took 3 hours every day to go over these hills and back just to go to school.
There is also a street in this town that is named after Jose Rizal.
So while attending Heidelberg University, he attended lectures with Professor Otto Becker about ophthalmology and other things in the medical field.
Rizal actually lived in Heidelberg in a boarding house for his first couple of months of study until he met Pastor Karl Ullmer on a walk around Philosophers Way. They quickly became friends, and Ullmer invited Rizal to live with him and his family from April to June 1896. This fountain is currently empty, but it has 8 steps that represent the 7,000 plus islands of the Philippines leading up to Rizal's statue.
In 1978, this bronze statue of Jose Rizal, which shows him deep in thought with a book and a feather pen, was made by a Philippine sculptor. His name was Anastasio Caedo. Another thing that you may not know is that Germans love and revere this man. On April 22, 1886, Dr. Jose Rizal wrote the now famous poem A las Flores de Heidelberg while attending school, and it was eventually published in the Spanish newspaper La Solidaridad, which was based in Barcelona, and we all know about Barcelona through my past videos. Just imagine the inspiration, not for just Filipinos, but for Germans and people around the world. A Filipino man coming halfway across the world to live here in Germany to learn to become an eye doctor. And he was so dedicated, 3 hours a day just to get to school and back. That's 6 hours. So like, it's just amazing and a real inspiration to people of all races.
Another famous work by Rizal, a novel called Noli Me Tangere, was completed during his stay with Pastor Ullmer in Wilhelmsfeld.
So if you're a Filipino history buff or just an admirer of this man, Dr. Jose Rizal, you have to make the 12-kilometer trek from Heidelberg over here to Wilhelmsfeld and visit Jose Rizal Park. With Jose Rizal going here for his education and for school, it's really fitting that his park sits beside a school. Till this day, Dr. Jose Rizal remains an inspiration to many Filipinos around the world and to all different races around the world. Salamat to Jeff for paying tribute to our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal.
Rizal also spent some time in Berlin, but that's for another video. Although Rizal only lived in this region of Germany for 5 months, he left a long-lasting Filipino footprint in Germany.
Hey doggies! Hanging out with the fam, with Jeff and Judy and Jacob and Jorio and Jade. Did you know there's a Filipino restaurant here in Germany and it's near Frankfurt? We're gonna head over to that. Alright guys, we're leaving Jeff and Judy's house and Jacob's too.
I'm gonna miss this.
We're on base and we just got these Tornadoes Whirlwind of flavor like taquito things. Look at Jeff's.
Nope, that one's pepperoni, this one's yours, bro.
Switch.
I get it.
It's okay.
With my lawai on.
I like it, that's fine. Got some coffee.
You got some chicken too.
Hello.
With over 57,000 Filipinos living in Germany, there is bound to be a Filipino restaurant somewhere, and that somewhere is in Frankfurt.
We are here at Sarap. It is a Japanese Filipino cuisine restaurant in Frankfurt, Germany of all places. They serve Filipino fried chicken and all sorts of Filipino-Japanese fusion. Let's go inside and check it out.
This quaint Filipino restaurant is only a few miles from Frankfurt Airport, and right off the bat it has its Filipino nuances. The giant spoon and fork is proudly hung above the dining area, and little Filipino trinkets are placed all around the counter. Of course, there had to be a barrel man placed at the counter as well, along with these classic jeepneys.
Alright, so we're inside Sarap. We got the menu. It's partly in German, so I can't really understand it, but their specialty here is their fried chicken. We're gonna try out their fried chicken wings and some other things, and maybe some pork sisig and a few other Filipino dishes.
The owner of this Filipino restaurant is Ronald, a native of the Sarangani province of Mindanao in the south of the Philippines.
Another great thing about this place is that they offer boodle fights. It's a minimum for 6 people. You could go up to 20. But yeah, you could have a boodle fight here in Frankfurt, Germany.
Ito ay chop suey lang.
Chop suey.
Tapos ito, lechon kawali.
They're doing this the Filipino way with the straw and the bottle. This is called mezzo mix, German soda pop. It tastes like Coca-Cola. It's like a little lighter than Coca-Cola.
Hot. This is barbecue.
Alright guys, so this is what we ordered. We ordered some Filipino fried chicken with hot wings, hot sauce. We got the barbecue, huge plate of pancit with the lemon on the side. And we got the sisig right here. And then the lumpia. Of course, gotta have some of the lumpia. We also got some french fries. Start with this.
Here's some rice.
Here's good Filipino fried chicken. Not too spicy. And finally, we got the chop suey. A little greens. I got some of the sisig too right here. Ooh. Squirt, and you gotta watch out for that. And we got some of this lumpia right here. You gotta dip it on the sweet sauce. Sarap. With Filipino food being heavy on the meat, heavy on the carbs, gotta have some greens. So the chop suey, the Filipino chop suey always comes through with the greens. Got some broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms. So it's a nice mix to have. Of course, got the pancit here. So this is the only Filipino restaurant in all of Frankfurt. There might also be a food truck here, but as a sit-down restaurant, this is it. And there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables altogether. Ronald over here, the owner, he used to rent a food truck and cook out of there, but now he's got a spot. And this sisig is really good. It's mixed with the eggs, a little bit of red peppers. Fantastic. So this mezzo mix is a little bit of Germany mixed in with the Filipino style. It's orange soda mixed with some like cola. So it's like a hybrid soda. Magnolia, the best.
Yes. Ube ang ano dito, highlight.
Tapos.
Ayan. Tapos meron pang konting ano yan. Lagyan natin ng konting ano siguro, kulay.
Ito si Ronald, siya ang owner dito sa Sarap. Hi,
Yes.
kumusta?
Mabuti po.
So, how many years open ang Sarap?
Ito po ay 1 year and 1 month na po.
Ano yung specialty ninyo dito?
Dito, specialty namin is lechon Cebu, pork sisig, yung mga Filipino products talaga, like barbecue, pork dinuguan.
Marami bang Filipino restaurant dito sa...
Dito sa Frankfurt is isa lang ito.
Isa lang?
Before, meron akong food truck na Filipino lechon. Mindanao ako. Hello dyan sa mga kababayan natin sa Sarangani province.
Sarangani, Manny Pacquiao.
Yes, Manny Pacquiao.
Go Manny!
Yeah. Ngayon, mag-isa lang ako dito.
Mag-isa lang?
Yeah, 1 month work at all. Parang lahat ng trabaho sa akin. Luto, red carpet.
So you do it all?
Yes. Maghugas ng plato, maglinis ng CR.
Ano yung OFW story mo? How many years ka dito sa Frankfurt?
Dito sa Frankfurt is 8 years na ako dito sa Frankfurt.
8 years?
Kasama aking asawa, kasama yung mga anak ko. I have 2 kids.
2 kids?
Yes.
Wow. Gusto mo dito sa
Frankfurt? Yes, kasi nandito yung family ko.
Lahat ng pamilya?
Yung sa asawa ko lang.
Umuwi ka ba sa Pilipinas?
Yes, every year.
Salamat sa
Maraming salamat
masarap
din
ang pagkain. Anybody in the world wants to go have Filipino food here in Frankfurt, Germany, go see Ronald. Say hello.
Punta lang po kayo dito mga kababayan. Huwag po kayo mahiya. Just Google nyo na lang po.
Salamat.
Okay, salamat.
Thank you. So that's it from Jose Rizal Park here in Wilhelmsfeld, Germany. Mabuhay Filipinas, and Dr. Jose Rizal will live in our hearts forever, and he is an inspiration for many people, many Filipinos, and people around the world.